wale Rusia vido Europe tiani cosa America tiani wale cosa vundutu ani America vundutu de madi alo le ani cosa ne ko lo do ana amorisi da e oja de ochane kombare bana si Africa kare e do ki ga vido ama Sudan ama Longwe ama Uganda ama Longwe ama Nigeria ama Angola almadi alo ngwe ani de fudide da mo do fora chirizi oko tukibua itulo ado ya eke suke kare mbalo kuna eko kwa lo ya foi tema ala anian ba o time ba dirane anyi dirage
Hallo? Hey, Luigi, lass mich. Nein, du, ich bin auf der ägyptischen Grenze zwischen Libyen und Ägypten. Ich frage, was du denn der Wind noch? Ich muss mich, jetzt echt ein bisschen eine Krise, weil der Wind geht los und jetzt habe ich endlich die Genehmigung und ich muss weg. Wo denn der Rest? Ich sehe überhaupt nichts. Oder ganz unten, oder was? Scheiße, ich sehe überhaupt nichts. Überhaupt nichts. Jetzt? Luigi, ich muss auflegen. Bitte. Nice music.
This isn't the baby game.
It's not a baby game, it's the internationale.
International, but even too much in the baby game.
It's a socialist...
To sleeping, yes.
It's not for sleeping, it's a socialist hymn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Количество людей 13 человек, топливо на 4 часа. Спасибо.
Imagine you're lost in space, in a tiny cabin. And while you slowly approach a rather hot planet, your feet and your fingers are freezing. Your spacecraft is in reality a flying tin can. It's a tin can with a motorcycle engine and wings out of fabric. You come closer to this planet, Africa. This is where humans originated. And much later, it was discovered over and over, and enslaved and dispossessed and colonized. Colonized by foreigners who had invented maps and compasses, engines, airplanes. Now you may start feeling strange. The strangeness penetrates you. It enters your heart. You recall some sinister memories that you'd prefer to forget. From now on, you're a complete stranger. You're an alien.
To take photos for their cultural project, that is, leading them from Egypt along the Nile. Gini giringa tiara be mani gorone FJRIX. I like radio mancha de kikoni tiara kanjo. Is it written here that the government of Southern Sudan has no objection?
No.
Gini ni abegin warang nyutini na marwan marge. Problem. Yes.
Gini pe giko nge butu. Ko gini butu na ko no butu apreng.
You are going to spend the night here.
Yeah.
Why? And he said that why? What is the reason of spending night here?
Because in the night we cannot fly. It's impossible to fly at night.
Ko wole gbara me kan wacho war be tier ko gbuton.
Na cha pa bang.
That you are going with him.
I think it is still a problem.
It's
dangerous.
there was this mighty queen named Victoria. She had never set foot here in Africa. With her finger on the map, she had drawn a line, and in the distance, a line of steel would be cut into the sand. The steel pushed straight south into the continent's heart, and along the tracks came the soldiers and their rifles and the British flag. But also the Queen sent her only God and set him up against someone else's God. And so it went, and again the war became holy.
We are nation of the peace. We are nation of the mission. We are nation of the value, and we believe on the cooperation among all nations. We've been targeted from the all European nations. We've been targeted from the US for a long time. You are witnessing now. I would like you to express what you are seeing now to the whole nation in this planet globally. We want to build a state of the value, a state of the law, a state of the human rights. These are Sudanese people. They have a value of democracy. Maybe more than the United States, the country trying to impose its will upon us, and we are saying no. We are the nation of the will, and we can build our institution by ourselves, and we can maintain the peace. We can maintain the peace.
You witness the end of Africa's biggest country. It will soon no longer exist. And you meet the two toughest warriors of this poor country, the chiefs, ultimate enemies from decades of civil war. The man in black, Mr. Kiir, will be president and military leader of the new South Sudan. He is a freedom fighter, a war hero, and he believes in Jesus. Mr. Kiir is a really good friend of the US of A. That's why George W. Bush offered him a cowboy hat. The man on the right, Mr. Bashir, is Sudan's mighty ruler. He is a really good friend of China. He believes in Muhammad. Mr. Bashir is one of the world's most wanted men. Wanted for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide in Darfur, which is nearby. The nation's war machine can only be financed through the exportation of oil. And someone's finger in some faraway country cuts across a map.
Very heavy landmine. 105. Repeat please. This place is very heavy landmine. Landmines. Yeah, landmines. So if we land here, it's a bad No. It's very explosive area. Nobody enter this area.
Imagine you can travel in space and in time. Go backwards 100 years. You are in a place called Fashoda. Imagine it is 1898. On the craters of the moon, no spaceship had ever landed, and no man had ever raised a flag. Even here on the banks of the Nile, no flag had ever been put up. The trees here would not stand in straight lines like soldiers. There were no fences or gates. Fashoda is the epicenter of the colonial scramble. French and British armies have planted their flags here, and at the same time, two grand imperial dreams collide. The British desire to connect the Nile to the Cape, the north to the south, and the French fantasy to possess Africa from east to the west, from the Atlantic to the Indian Ocean. On such crossroads, the villagers must learn many things. How to wear uniforms, how to march in step. The local people have to learn how to need money and how to give up their ancestors' land. The masters from London, Paris or Berlin announce to bring light into the darkness. They draw lines into the savannah, borders that separate resources from people. Borders that divide cultures and tribes. So then, brothers and sisters would fight. Angela.
Chain Jackson. A chain. This one is just the tomb of the man.
What is his name?
They shot him. And then again, he was pushing just ahead and he ran somewhere. Those people came again. Then they shot him again. They went for military training and came back with the guns and did not go back. Then he went for another military training and came back with another gun. He went another, maybe until 3 times, different guns. It is through the Europeans when they came here. An African have to be given a gun and then have to shot an elephant. Then the elephant tusk have to be brought to a white man. This is the way they started. After that, when the partition of Africa, when they made Africa a country, different countries, demarcating it, make boundaries, then African have to fight for presidency. So rebel, meaning they went and get some guns from some donors, and they start rebelling. Rebelling against the main government to change president.
Because everybody cannot move around because the soldiers come around here tonight. Everybody cannot fight. Yes, sir. Yes, they are right. All people, they are right. Because they see the soldiers, all they are very ready.
If you are Christian, Jesus is us.
Yeah.
Because I am a believer of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Amen. We believe in Jesus Christ.
No Muslim or Messi. You know Jesus Christ, my God.
We say you are Christian or you are Muslim.
What do you think?
You are Christian or you are Muslim.
What do you think?
I thinking because I am Christian, I need to know you also.
Right, I'm not Muslim.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
No,
We don't know how to call Allah. We don't know what is Allah. Now we're saying hallelujah. Yeah. We don't know. We don't know. Alhamdulillah. What is Alhamdulillah? Most of 2.5 million have died because of Arab. We don't have a fighting. We're staying here for peace.
So you protect the oil field, or?
Yeah.
You protect.
Yeah.
There's so many Chinese people, no?
Yeah. Yeah, there is so many.
Yeah.
There's Chinese people in the
有点玩具感觉了，找到了。这个飞机相当棒，质量，但是是一个带 music 的小玩具。你们要留下来，我也留下来。如果达不到标准，排放标准，他就要求我们就是减少排量。就往这儿走走，看是不是个作业机。如果是，你可以去看一看。然后还有中间还有 there is also a CPF Central Processing Facility. Then from CPF to the Sudan Port. Our oil field now produce 300,000 barrels per day. Here now the scenery is not very good. The environmental protection or something is their responsibility.
Do you have some of these? You have some friends in these villages here?
Oh, some friends where? No.
You don't know anybody here?
No, they are the local people.
You don't. You cannot communicate with them.
Perhaps they didn't say English and also. But I think they are friendly.
Yeah.
No problem. But if no soldier, we should keep in the camp. No problem, I think. This area, nothing happened. But we should keep the safety, more safety.
Like oil well plates. USA design. But he make it in China. He make it in China, but USA design.
他们飞机什么样？
啊，他们飞机什么样的？
对对
是一个小飞机。
哦，一个小飞机。
一个小飞机只能坐2个人。
哦，能坐2个人。
对，然后那个飞得不是很高，1000米高，最高可以飞到4000米。
4000米。
对，然后那个基本算是敞门了。
啊。
昨天他们在机场试飞，然后我还上去坐了一下。
哦。
感觉挺。
是一个。
Everything here is good, you know. I hope Sudanese, I like Sudan, I like everything here. This oil now you check. Anything is good for this. No need USA, no? No need USA here. Sure.
Why don't
you know, because USA, you know, big problem for this area, you know, big problem for me, for all Sudanese here, for, you know.
Yeah.
Now USA talk too much for peace and like this.
Yeah.
Sure, you know.
Why?
No need.
Why they talk about it?
Yeah.
Sudan,
yeah. USA need cut for Sudan, but no like America here. No need like this. All Sudan is one.
Now it's lunch time，吃完了，赶紧去。OK。
لقطة خيار للقوات المسلحة الباسلة بتاريخها الناصع في حماية البلاد وحراسة السلام والأمن، لأن الذين لا يحتملون السلام غير جديرين به، ولا طيب إن احتاج العلاج إلى فوضى منطقية.
Hello, the mom. That is a temple.
Temple?
Yeah,
What is
Muslim temple. The maybe Arabic is Moscow.
Mosque.
Yeah.
Mosque.
For the parade.
Yeah.
Arab colonized the southern net.
Yeah.
But now we have break away. Yeah, then.
والله يا اخي ما انا نزول موصول ما ما ممكن كان يكون يخرج مال بتاع مال الناس شغل.
عندكم في ناس شغالين في الشركات؟
ها؟
ناس شغالين في الشركات؟
ايوه في ناس ومال بعض الناس يكون كفير وده ومال بتاعه.
One of them is working gas, some of them is working casual.
أنا بشغل فوق لكن بجيب لنا إيش؟ هسه كله ناس بترول معناه شيلات مالات ونينا أنا تعبانين للمويه اللي كانوا بسكان نينا جام يشربوا فوق بايم كمان زادوا.
ودرت وروم المويه القبيل كان مويه مالو وسكان.
مع مويه قبيل وسكان مع مويه بسرول. يا هو كون مويه يا هو جاب مويه في تيت. وخلق مويه في مال. مويه ده جدار كان ما يشرب بموت. بيانا صغار ده بموت. أي زول بخش في المويه ده بموت أول. يا وننا جرنا هنا جانا رحلنا جايين.
That water, if you touch it, you're going to die. If the animals drink that water, also is going to die. If the kids touch that water, also is going to die.
Captain Cuber. You know that it's an American president said, I have a dream. What was the name of the president? You are. This is our shelter, bulletproof. Yeah, bulletproof.
Which planet do you come from?
Boldly go where no man has gone before. We come in peace, but we'll defend ourselves if necessary.
Not very careful.
Nobody's coming to you. You're an uncivilized savage.
那就意思说你们欧洲以前在地球上里面也不再像过去一样犯这种错误，做殖民地奴役别人了。你像从太空去寻找新的陆地大陆不想
Like
查，
if not China or other, I mean, developed country come to Sudan, it's very easy to take over this country. Yeah. If we go to outside, the sun some message outside. Religion, original living person or living things there. Yeah. If you go there, you broken balance. It seems like you go to Africa before.
Before, yeah, Europe.
The same thing. You must find a place that nobody lives there, then exploit. That's the idea. If you go to other planets, they have also the local living.
Yeah, so
you destroy that. It seems like before you go to Africa. European people they go to Africa.
That's
colonize. You find a place that nobody, nothing there, only energy, only mines there. You just extract the energy.
太空走向太空都是没错，但是反过来说，霍金说过一句话：不要轻易跟外星人接触。中国易经里也有这样一句话： 就是说你跟他文化不同，认识不一样，道德观念不一样。
你要去外太空，第一你要保护自己，去其实很危险，你不知道有什么东西，有可能它的科技就是非常超越过你。就是飞碟就用的是反物质发动机，你知道什么叫反物质发动机？对，它是存在非常不稳定。
我第一次发现的，时间很短，不可能的。那你刚才说的带武器这点，我认为，如果要生存，
肯定得
就有竞争，
对，
有竞争就有斗争，
你得起码
有斗争就得有武器。
哪个武器合适？越最先进的武器。
最好的武器就是这个。
我来说两句吧。他说那个带脑袋那个武器是挺好的。啊。
Sudan has now become the epicenter of a collision between America and China. 350,000 barrels per day at $100 is no small potatoes. And I think you have to look at Sudan through the prism of this great power collision. It's a US-China issue, and the US will be quite satisfied if 500,000 barrels per day cut off.
We hope it will be in the future. We'd like to have a strong UN presence to help more and more development coming in. So you see the various Nuer tribes here, the various Dinka tribes here, and the groups like the Zande and Kakwa, and various Bari groups in this area. There was a lot of work to do inside the South to unify it as a political entity and to provide security, common security throughout.
So what's going to happen next, 10 years to go?
Well, oil will continue. There are oil concessions throughout this area. The primary oil producing areas are actually up in this area and in this area here, but there's exploration going on in Jonglei State and concessions throughout the bulk of southern Sudan. And so oil will be a big part. We're investing now in facilities in order to help see that period through. It's a symbol of commitment to southern Sudan in the post-referendum period.
Yeah.
And I think it's seen very well by the government and other people here. We're here to support, so I think it's a good step forward. This area is the headquarters.
And the high security tower,
That's
that
right.
saves the ice cream.
It's a proposal for my daughter, yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. She came in and looked at the model and decided there were a few things missing. And she said that number one was the ice cream shop, and number two was the basketball court.
If you know you're registered, you need to vote during the referendum, because if you don't vote, then you may be the one to cause the problem, or you, if it is going to be either secession or unity, if you don't vote, then you should become responsible for that one vote that you do not
My
vote.
last message to all the people of Southern Sudan is this. We must not allow the enemy to divide us on the tribal basis. And we must vote for our total independence. I'm not afraid to say this as Southern Sudanese. I want a total independence for our people. And we must not use guns against ourselves. We must prove that we are a people who are able to manage our own affairs, and we do not need anyone to come and mess up again.
Are all charged with war crimes for their actions in Darfur. So the obvious question is, why should we care? What happens in Sudan matters very much to us now, economically.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Good evening, dear Miraya listener. Welcome to the monthly press briefing of the head of the United Nations mission in Sudan, UNMISS Southern Sector, Mr. David Grizzly. Reports of major troop buildups on either side of the north-south border appear to have been exaggerated, and the movements we've seen to date have involved units on the scale of platoon level. We're now less than 72 hours away from the referendum, and everything appears to be on track. As of last Monday, our UN police had provided referendum security training to over 22,000 officers in VIP security, as well as special weapons and tactics.
World Food Program.
These white buildings right there, these are the residents that are being built over here. Of what? Of what? Over our houses. And who are you? Well, my name is David from the UN. David of the UN.
This is where you started with a tent, right?
That's right. One tent, one backpack, and one laptop.
This is our new cargo aircraft. We get the UN sticker here for you. Kristen, I know you're jealous right now. I'll tell you all about it a little bit later on. We found the perfect spot for you.
Who's Christine?
For my daughter. She wants to set up an operation here.
Really?
Yeah.
An operation?
Yeah, she wants to set up a safari camp.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So seriously.
Down.
Successful demolition of it.
106mm Chinese rocket. See, in this country you find things from all over the world. American mines, British mines, South African, Iraqi, Iranian, Russian, Chinese, Yugoslavian. A guy walked onto our camp and said he's got a bomb. Hopefully there'll be a bomb as well. Hopefully, yeah. Where's this? Keeps me working. This is the thing I find most of. You find masses of them everywhere. These are quite common. Found one of these 2 days ago.
The mines are all over.
So, which people are endangered?
Just the locals.
Yeah.
The locals, because they may not know anything. They don't know what is in the ground.
They don't know what is the mine.
They don't know what is in the ground. They may not know.
But even me,
whether...
I don't know either. How can they know?
They believe if they're going to get blown up, that it's God's will that they get blown up. "12 years in the British Army, yeah. I was in the Royal Engineers, going out to Iraq. Yeah, I've been to Iraq twice. First time during the war, 2006, I went out with one disposal, doing this job basically in the army.
Are you sure there are no mines here?
Yeah, it's not mines here.
No mines, only bombs, is it?
Yeah, it was about it anyway.
What?
Here, nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Now, what are you thinking about now, just now?
Yeah, I can think about war, but we are now forgetting because we are now in peace. Yes.
Yeah.
This is my first video I made last season. Time people I met and socialising times and demolitions and things.
It's a contrast.
Let's get that here. Just socialising and chilling around by pools and things and in bars, and then out in the field where I'm doing this. Yeah, I think his mummy needs to tell him not to.
Tell him what?
She needs to tell him not to stand on landmines. Be careful. This is the mother. I've got 3 women and 2 guards. We need armed guards here. The theft is quite bad. The first night, the police nearly shot a man stealing from the tent.
Here?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they see others, see what we do, and they want that. But I don't know. Are they capable? There must be a reason that they're still 200 years behind the rest of the world.
Yeah.
They don't want to, maybe.
Villages lie empty as thousands have fled for their lives. Days before Sudan is due to be split into 2 independent states, the country's president has ordered his troops to cleanse rebel forces from a disputed area. President Bashir is already wanted for war crimes over genocide in Darfur. Now he's being accused of another deliberate policy of ethnic cleansing. This latest conflict is taking place along the new frontier between what will soon be a divided Sudan. These distressing images show the aftermath of attacks on villages in the new Sudan.
Divide and rule.
More evidence that Sudan's military campaign has emerged with the release of satellite images.
Mondo, Chokwalo America go, Kwalo British, Kwalo Germany, Kwalo Chinese sai, idina siasa ba kojo anyi to dia kas na ni amala. John Anyi Africa ni leader. Kada ina support. Africa konjidu aoru kojodu ama leader lo sona yo. Ba madi bara ko eonzi. Kake ba onzi re support. Ki ande doko wonikini inde vru ni inde ku. Indaraga. Nini ko. Ofidu ni leader lo sore okpo alfa di joa yede tiare sin yede po.
Hey, brother, what are you doing?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So where are you from?
Oh. I'm from the Earth planet.
Are you sure?
We're in the Earth planet.
Yeah.
A group of the 9 planets, such as Mars planet,
Yeah.
the Mercury planet.
Yeah.
Do you know Mercury planet?
Yeah, I know it.
Mercury planet.
Yeah.
Seems you don't know.
I know it.
Ah. And Jupiter. Seems to me a colonizer is really a person who come to take a country which not belong to him.
Yeah.
Maybe even the appearance of the people there, no, very different, isn't it?
Yeah.
A person who is a colonial government, this is using the people where? Peacefully or by violence?
You tell me.
I want to understand from you.
No, I'm asking you. You tell me.
Ah, this Marcela. That plane.
So you know a lot about planes, huh?
Bad planes?
You know a lot of things about planes, huh?
No, you said bad planes?
No, you know a lot of things about planes.
I know nothing.
The president of Sudan was indicted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes and crimes against humanity in Darfur.
Horrible, let me ask you. Just before I go further, Mr. Herbert, if a president attempt a coup attempt, he is a criminal or not a criminal?
I don't know.
No, you are okay, if a president commit crimes, they will have many followers and he rule a government.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole government are criminals, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That may be. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Correct or not correct?
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
So that means you're not quite sure.
I'm learning from you. I'm
not learning. Even I gather from books. Maybe book lie to me. Where is the evidence? I don't have full evidence to...
But I'm not from this country. You know, I'm a foreigner, so I don't know that.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
But France have good root here inside Sudan.
France?
Yes.
Why?
Why I'm saying like this, you can get other things belonging to... You get like big guns.
Yeah.
Huh? Big guns. You get made in France. How can that come? Some big guns come here. Do our people stolen it, or French brought here, or in history French soldiers were buried here, and what?
I don't know.
How comes about?
The mountains where some of the worst fighting is occurring.
They bring guns. I have to be quiet. I will not say anything. The British established the constitution of the Sudan. They carry a Bible in the right hand, and they carry guns in the left hand.
Yeah.
And they come and take all our goods and leave. So future leaders, which is Americans, British, China, let them not forget that God will give our children the health. They will give them a clean brain. They will revenge one day in a different way. So these British let them know that the great children, they will not have access to come to Africa. And Americans too, let them know that the great children, they will not have access to come to Africa. And China too, and French. Because these children are growing up. Of course, the human beings, they have brains. They will come up with different solutions.
every human being has a dignity of living, but they forgot about that. My education is not, I'm not in a level of university. I finished my Sudan school certificate. But of me being in America in 16 years, I know a lot. You know, I know a lot. Our people have been deceived.
Yeah.
Even the military, they talk to you according to the military level. Not everybody's military, you know. And then I will blame our top people. They don't have. Wait, they don't take the pictures. I was in my first year senior. We have a song to our politicians. We call them, these are the poor politicians.
What do you mean a song? You had a song?
Yeah, I have a song, but you know, a song has to be written down and then you can sing it perfectly.
But what is it, more or less? What is it about?
It was about my land, my land, my land, my land. In my land there's much rain. In my land there's more sun. My land is evergreen and lovely. Our poor politician has denied our rights. Our poor politicians has denied our rights, my land. And then after when we sung that song, it's becoming a problem. And then some of our students, they were arrested. Some of them were beaten to death in a place called Beth El Abiad. In English, they say the White House. So some of them were locked up. We don't know where they are. And then...
So that's why you had to leave America?
That's why I have to leave Juba completely.
Because of the song?
Because of the song. Because we try our best, but we always fail. But maybe this time, maybe we will achieve something out of this referendum.
By the Arab. Bye-bye slavery and welcome new state Southern Sudan.
Here to keep the peace for global interests, which are way above what any of us are doing.
Have a toast to the peace, guys. Peaceful separation and a happy new year. We are the peace people. Peace bringers and peace people. Let them have a peaceful life. And we will find another piece of war. We'll go and make a peace. Great speech. Peace? I'm Scottish. You say English a lot, yeah. No, you're right. I mean, sorry, No, me, I'm Scottish. Yeah, Scottish. Through and through. Are you also a pilot? Are you a pilot? No, I'm an air traffic controller, and well, actually I was trained also as an ex-military navigator bombardier. On the simulator, I was bombing Paris, London. Well, this was a USSR. This was a USSR. No.
But you don't like the baldy touch. Happy New Year.
I like, but not that place.
No, you hate that. You really hate that. Happy New Year.
With a special respect to you as a Scotch man.
Welcome to BBC World News. South Sudan has now formally declared its independence. The Declaration of Independence was read before tens of thousands of singing and cheering people.
A Christian nation in this part of the African continent.
It's not like Oklahoma or any other place I've been in.
The government is surveying the land.
And they don't really understand. The Toposa are much like the American Indians. They don't understand property ownership the way you and I do.
My Toposa dancing. Especially my Toposa dancing. I guess God is just calling Texans to Sudan. We're pretty happy here. The climate is pretty similar. So we do well here. We're happy.
They want to sing the national anthem, the South Sudan national anthem.
The newest nation in the world. Yes. Christian nation.
Yeah. New Texas.
Let's go sing song national anthem.
Oh God, be praised and glorified for your grace from South Sudan. The land of grace abundance, our whole house united to peace and harmony. God raise our tears.
I want to tell you all that I am very proud of you. You know, we want to teach you about reading and writing and arithmetic. But more importantly, we need leaders who are young men and women of God. Who trust in God and know that He will answer your prayers. When what I want is what God wants, that means when I pray, I'm praying just like Jesus prayed. So that you believe that whatever you pray for, God will do. But you know what the first requirement is for God to answer your prayers? First, you must allow Him to change your heart. My heart has to change.
You wouldn't think in today's world that kids would run around naked, eh? Holding a stick. Give.
Mata, cô đi ai? Chưa. Dạ. Cho cái lâu đi. Dạ cái lâu đi. Take it to her. She is.
She's your neighbor?
She lives up there at the village.
This is okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Wow, you picked up.
Walker, come tell him that. Look at Alabama. What? What?
We started the house 2009.
Does the land belongs to the mission or to you?
We've got like a 99-year lease.
You did a snake for. How did the locals react to this?
Oh, they loved it.
Yeah, they were excited.
Because they were able to help. Like
none of them were kind of, you know, this is our land.
There were a few. There were a few because when they put a fence around it, they said this is where our goats normally eat. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but now your goats are going to have to eat outside the fence. Oh, no. We were here first. I'm like, you were here first, but now there's a fence here, so they got over it.
Is the leader? What is he got in his hand?
It's the solar-powered Bible.
Let me call you back.
To the foreknowledge of
But
God
you don't
the
have the
Father,
picture, do you?
to the
no, it's
sanctifying
just
work of
audio.
the Spirit, for obedience to Jesus Christ, and
You teach them how to listen to God's word, how to...
grace
I'll just say, we'll call you back.
be yours in
Hey. Hey, Mom. Can I show you something real quick?
Sure.
Hey. Hey. Snow.
It's snow.
Oh, man. It is. snowed big and down.
Hey,
show me my gun. I don't have it yet. Well, tell him we don't have his gun yet.
Yeah, it's 27 degrees.
It's 27 degrees.
Love me, say you do.
Tingnan na, hindi ka mali.
She's a good cook.
God wants to protect them, and yes, there are all these evil forces at work here, and that's real. It's not imaginary. It's real.
God spoke to me and said, if you're going to stay in Sudan, you must go and pray with those children.
Yeah.
Where we minister to the spirit, to the body. You know, we bring in clothes whenever we can.
Yeah, and, so when I first started coming here, there was like very little clothing out in the villages. The kids would come, some in clothing, some in naked, you know, kind of clothing optional. And they just don't care.
It's for their health. I mean, you go 25 kilometers or 40 kilometers north, 25 miles north of where we're sitting, and there are people that literally have no clothes at all. You know, and really the cultural things that we're trying to change are the only the things that are against the Bible.
When I tell the story of the creation, it says at the beginning they were naked and they were not ashamed. A large percentage of the people I'm telling the story to are naked. So I'm not going to talk about being, I don't want to, well, how shall I say this?
Let's do it one more time. See, it's solar powered.
Can we just let's show it?
That's a poster, so.
So when the woman saw that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate.
Right,
And she also gave some to her husband who was with her. Then the eyes of both were opened, and they knew that they were naked. They sewed fig leaves together and made themselves loincloths. They heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden. The man and his wife hid themselves in the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called to the man and said to him,
Alevu, can you show how you sing? Hey, you want to show them how you dance? When you sing?
Hand down. Ha hit ha, 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 ha hit ha. Stop. Huh? Is it clear? Okay. Ha hit ha, ha hit ha, ha hit ha, ha hit ha. Stop. Single distance take. Hand down. Single distance take. Hand down. Double distance take.
She's ashamed of that uniform.
Na karibu kana tepera kiyo.
Ajupe yope.
Well, maybe you can tell them we can protect them. Yeah, they all say that they were beaten because of not having school uniform.
Ni la panta chadanya girana kana gora girana la patna bolo girana pana bolo girana. Takara kawal ko aja
Bala, hai kolai cak kita kalau kubiloi, ali joran kalau.
Na ponera kan or kida koda kan nang den. Kida na kan. Ya kan ma ko dagan turun borda. Kida perikin gane, kida perikin gane. Da zan ni.
What do you think? They were beaten and then the blood were taken to the toilet. They told you? Yeah.
There's only one fan. Yeah. Oh, that is And that what you come with from Nairobi?
No, from France.
Ah, come on, no. From France. Hey, you are landing here. But he's landing. No.
Now, I live in the real world. There are many different ways of investing. We want, when people come to Africa and make investments, we want them to do well. And we also want them to do good.
This raises the question, do you believe that China is an important role model?
It is easy, and we saw that during colonial times. It is easy to come in, take out natural resources, pay off leaders, and leave. We don't want to see a new colonialism in Africa. We don't want
We are interested that somebody who come who do something good for the community.
Like what?
Like for example, you are coming to make clean water. Okay? You are coming to make a water company like this one. Okay? You are coming to also to cultivate, to teach people. We have a farm. We're going to help the community. Is welcome.
Can we make an airport? Can we make an airport?
Airport. Wow, that is very good. Airport. You see, airport. How many staff is going to work there? Cleaners. Yeah, that's good.
And make an airport and your people can clean it.
Yes, my people will work on it. Yeah. They can give you the land.
Give.
Yeah.
Just give it.
Yeah, they can give you the land. They can give you the land free. Free. Even the government will take just something like very low price, just to make it a document, to make it document.
But that's not corruption, is it?
No.
It's just
No, that is not. Where is the corruption here? There's no corruption here. Because if
we are investing
money to the
for the
government,
long run. Are we doing that to make
We're creatures of the wind, and wild is the wind.
Your Excellency, Minister of Energy, on behalf of the people of the United States of America, I'm delighted to congratulate the organizers of this timely event. The Caprese power plant can today serve approximately 725 customers through 20 kilometers of completed electric lines. In the future, we'll be able to serve up to 900 customers as the network expands. Finally, collaborative process. Local community members provided much of the labor required to build this plant. Their sweat and dedication will be a permanent part of the electricity that flows through West Africa. This morning, in the remarks, there have been several references to light. During the opening prayer, the Reverend Father talked about light. The County Commissioner in his remarks, also spoke of the importance of light. The children sang songs of light. Those remarks, those references to light, were literally and figuratively appropriate, because today we are literally and figuratively bringing light.
Okay, are we ready? Everybody ready for a photograph?
In a letter that reveals the depth of government corruption, South Sudan's President Salva Kiir is asking government officials to return about $4 billion in stolen public money. Millions of dollars were reportedly smuggled out of South Sudan in bags and cross-borders to unknown destinations. South Sudan is to blame for the corruption in South Sudan and
of Mandalay. And kiss me with your kiss, my life begins. Just bring to me all things to me. Don't you know?
In South Sudan, the world's newest country, about 10% of the nation's land has been sold for foreign investors. The United Nations humanitarian coordinator, Liz Grant, said the food security situation in the country is alarming. It looks like 1/3 of the entire population of South Sudan is food insecure, and unfortunately, the situation is worsening.
ده ياخد الصورة يعني بتاع جبل. ايوه ايوه.
Kau lagi hidup di bajak aja.
jena yan jede ita jede kanta der malle ta bisado ana maaja sekeri jede ay
tana di tamullo tana der giris eron tana gai kile eron kana kon kana gurus eron
alo bakulu ana da koma ladder maja malta okoma ini fi.
What he say is that this place belongs to government. The government is going to bring a tractor and it will demolish all these small topos.
Jua de kulu bi kubara. Yala bigen na birawin. Ita bijibulen na batania.
Yana gasal karonta kunde muskil ragon nasbura de nasbura wen fi mahal nasbura gini fago gole ma fi mahal.
ما في مها
ما في أنا من أنا غير هالجوت أنا من أنا غير من فوق mahal ma
Jin tayi nini lakini ada dabrina
What she say?
ai da juna tan na des jin tayi tayi da kunu kwata ya da ya da ngalde
Has died and her son was died. It was been dumped there. Even this place is dangerous for them to live inside.
Why?
Because it is maybe this one. It's a place for burial people.
Give you properly.
Yeah.
All of here down the song for the dead. The God is snow. Even I give you wrong, the God is snow. Here it is song for the dead. All of La, asan sunu? Eleven people for that.
I'm a commander of thousands of troops. Thousands of troops, 35,000 troops. Yeah. Division. Oh,
and of course, he has been a lot in leadership. He had been also a governor of Lake State, had been a minister also. And now he is the deputy speaker in the South Sudan Legislative Assembly. And we thank you so much, Honorable, for taking your time and speaking to your people out there.
My message to our people, first we are liberated. We are no longer slaves, we are the first class. But the first class must work. If you don't work, no one can feed you. It is written in the Bible that if you don't sweat, you will not reap. The money is in our hands, as the president said.
But your land is
very fertile and very big.
Yeah.
That's why some people say that when God made Sudan, he laughed, what a big land without mind to develop it. It has happened. We are not thinking. They say, my land, my land. To do what alone? Might share the land with other people who have technology to exploit it. There is no mechanization here. Just trees. Yeah. Let us bring more awareness to our people, not to refuse on the land. When we say this land is given to investors, they should accept it. So that we have large mechanized areas of 5 miles. That would be a very big foot.
So, like, they have to give the land. On which basis to give the land, for instance? Am I giving it forever to this particular person?
No.
Then what will happen to the future of the generation coming to the nation?
You don't sell the land. You don't sell it. You lease it. 6 is the maximum for big thing to be done, a factory. For example, a factory.
60.
Yeah, 60 years. A factory. Because factory will pay it back.
Yeah.
You cannot sell your land. No, it's only lease in the law.
Do you know a song called? Do you know a song which was sang a long time ago called "My Land"? My Land, a song.
My Land?
Song, My Land.
Revolutionary song. My land, my land. You don't know it, huh?
Yeah, there are so many songs in our
There are
time.
very many songs.
There are many songs in
Emmanuel
from my battalion.
They want the national anthem.
Yes. And we will stand now. Bravo. Up. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Paramount Chief.
Scopas y Ludo Trujillo.
Paramount Chief.
Yeah.
Right to go.
Mini na poni gila kulo dero nu. Turkish mo poni ansar ni British. Kilo Fransa. Giri kilo mo ni la Fransa lo. Kuka giri mo poni ay mo tuba. Ayo, ya ko tuba. Ikita bacho kuma. Kubaba kazu kita mata ki.
Okay.
Kila mata ki laga lubjo. Takapata ko pokin. Ah? Yani ne kuteki ladna le tuba jukat. Len.
The community was accusing him that he had sold the land, yet
Sana jalan. Kita ki ran na aku uji tarik pada Amerika.
not even a single money from America.
Because they made these things a proposal, and Samuel Tabais, the one made these things with these people from the SA, with our concern from the community. This contract was destroyed by the people. Liars people come and they want to kill him out. That I have sold the land. Yet I did not sell. No document.
That agreement does not favor
the contract
Yeah.
signed by those people who are ministers or
Nile Trading and Development. Pagewood Drive, Dallas, Texas, USA.
How big is the land? Yeah, very big place.
The 600,000 hectares. Government of South Sudan.
Okay. NTD has full rights to exploit all natural resources in the leased land. This includes 1. Right to develop, produce, and exploit timber, forestry resources on the leased land. 3. Right to engage in agricultural activities the cultivations of biofuel crops and palm oil trees. 4. Right to exploit, explore, develop, mine, produce, and or exploit petroleum, natural gas, and other hydrocarbons resources for both local and export markets for 75,000 Sudanese pounds, equivalent to approximately US dollars 25,000.
Do you know what it means? The document.
I didn't do mother in a mother on you.
I don't know the document. They said, give me this.
They just told you sign.
I say they sign. The many people are signed. You the last, you sign.
Because other people above have signed.
Yeah.
I see. Did they explain you why to sign or?
They don't explain. They say they will come to the contract.
To make the development.
For the development.
They say you have to sign to have development.
Yeah.
Wow. You fight yourself? Did you fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
21 years.
You were fighting?
We are fighting. The
Arabs, what did they want? What did they want, the Arabs?
The Arabs?
Yeah.
They're shooting us. They want to take our land to be theirs.
Your Excellencies and Honorables, Ministers, MPs, members of diplomatic corps, investors, business communities, we want to attract investment in our newborn nation.
When you come and invest in a place like this, make sure that you are going to do development for the country. It's not about coming to make a big buck quickly. It's about developing the country. And the consequence of that is you will make a big buck. I'm not a businessman for now.
South Sudan is a country that desperately needs help.
There's no kidnapper runs.
And it's not something to be ashamed of to make a profit at the same time.
There is no direct modest.
In Africa, it is also one of the mineral producing areas in Africa also.
Put it differently, the bird that wakes up early is the one that normally has the opportunity to pick the grasshopper or the moth.
Most of the arable land left on the planet is in Africa. More and more, the world will look to Africa to be its breadbasket. And I hope that it is Africans who will profit from becoming the world's breadbasket.
Yeah. And because of our link to the SPLA, we have an armed license and we mentor and train them. A lot of them very uneducated because they went into the bush at the age of 14. And so we're trying to bring them on. And yeah, so what do you actually do?
The South Sudan Business Council was set up by Brigadier James Ellery, and he was UN Director here in 2007. And as the country very much...
Yeah, we have tried to get hold of the Ministry of Defense, but they have been busy. Battalion level camp, complete camp with electricity, ablution system, mess hall for dining.
We'll pick up on this, the signature and then the profile of the missile or rocket being fired. And then it's a question about not interfering with the pilot's work because he's flying. So you, as a pilot, would not notice what you want. You may feel the detonation somewhere else. The system makes sure that you are not hit by a missile, incoming missile.
How does it work? Just to protect presidential planes or VIP planes.
live with us and feel this is your second home, like what our minister said. We just say, I want to be part of you. We want to be growing with you.
One of the things that I would hope that people would embrace is a philosophy that Native Americans have. Nobody owns any of this. We just borrow it for our lifespan. Yeah. And we should give it back in a better condition than we got it in. So if people view South Sudan in that way, then it will be right for the South Sudanese and it will be right for the investors because it's completely win-win.
There are great concerns, aerial bombardments near the border areas are going on, as well as in Darfur, in North.
The world's newest nation is preparing for war. Thousands of soldiers are already on the new border. This is over oil and land, disputed borders, and their rights as a new country.
Encouraging peace and reconciliation. However, after several attempts to stop Khartoum from stealing our oil, we don't want it to be flowing into pockets of others. It must flow to us in South Sudan. So, it is a war that is being imposed on us again. I said many times that I don't want to take you back to war. But they are looking for it.
Bejama tu?
Science ini ofisi mia iduna se kataba
to keep it over. Ya ke suke kare balu na ko ya foi tema. Ala. Hanian. Ba wa chain ba diran ya ni dirage.
The sun may reach for the stars, others will end behind bars. What the future has in store, no one ever knows before. Though time may help you forget all that has happened before, it's too late to regret what is gone will be no more. Tomorrow is my turn. No more doubts, no more fears. Tomorrow is my turn. When my luck is returning, all these years I've been learning to save fingers from burning. Tomorrow is my turn. No more doubts, no more fears. Tomorrow is my turn to receive without giving, to make life worth living. For it's my life that I'm living, and my only concern is tomorrow is my turn.